the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Odu wani chiremu ewo my Ghana mu a Nsem-Pii ya na enipa dodo na ataeka say the technocrats should rather be the ones to be feared, not the politicians. Ene news amede bremo edi free the criminal division of the Accra High Court edi adanse say no trudo. The technocrats omo suamo maduru akiri no omo nesesi esuru omo. Some of them are evil, so evil. Dr. Alfred Atta papa yi na wo ye adwuma ewo the Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana under COCOBO as soil scientist from 2012 to 2018. Teachers wo ye adwuma free former President John Dramani Mahama abreswa edibewura na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo aban Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo aban na suspended this soil scientist Dr. Alfred Atta free Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana adwuma edema COCOBO. He was suspended because investigations he carry out on papai and new me reveal no na serious. Papai eka Dr. Stephen Kwabena ho NNA Dr. Stephen Kwabena ejina court a try no for causing financial loss to the state, little bit fertilizer. Papa yi America na asemi or state prosecution witness 3 the criminal division of the Accra High Court frame okojitum say no kure wa dibone for sem ahawo man yi abo man yi krono. Dr. Alfred Atta serious ade a papa yi aye o my Ghana, it is so serious. Yanko case ni fresh evidence piaba about the nefarious activities of the third prosecution witness your friend Dr. Alfred Atta enam suntima suspended no as a soil scientist at the Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana of COCOBO. Now state witness Dr. Alfred Atta confessed to court say or circumvented the required procedure in testing fertilizer Cocoa Research Institute from 2012 to 2018. Adiana papa ya no ma menkyere circumvent na se circumvent ne kyerɛ sɛ one nkɔfo ekabom hyehyɛ ho kyerɛ fake report about fertilizers da COCOBO for mo koto na ye oman ne ka. As a soil scientist the juma die ne say on a leading team of researchers at the various fertilizer manufacturing companies say Ghana ya sase no any weather conditions no fertilizer be na betumi aboa ama yenya higher yields in terms of our cocoa production. Okoba no ankasa betrase a fake report e dia koma COCOBO na COCOBO the gina ni fake report so I issue procurement of those fertilizers na abo man no form say dura e bi na si o Dr. Stephen Kwabena police penso say to antwa wo na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo pen yi so a o de be ye enne COCOBO CEO Yewura Joseph Boaheyedu ma o man no aboka $3.5 million fertilizer be say for the cocoa nti o de I will not rush into the facts ye be yi the ba ko apie then you know say a dangerous technocrat is 10 times more dangerous and corrupt than a single politician. I am telling you. Ajuma papa we yaye ewo Ghana from 2012 up to date. You'll be marveled. Now, papa ya America na asemi. The latest one ye kura ne say cocoa nti fertilizer. Ade ye shocking wo ho ne say enya Ghanaian made fertilizer. It is manufactured by a Morocco company, your friend OCP group of companies. Cocoa and tea fertilizer. A Ghanaian made fertilizer. It is a Moroccan based company, friend OCP group. And I say, or more behind cocoa and tea fertilizer. Papai, the conduct LED and chief executive officer of COCOBO. Papa Joseph Boaheyedu ne koto 100,000 bags of cocoa and tea fertilizer Yeah, na ye worth $3.5 million based on a controversial report, a fake report as such, written by this doctor, Alfredata. In the suspension, no, by Embra, yeah, Papa Joseph Boahie do who said there be. Or more cocoa board are your projections with respect to yields of cocoa annually. Once say cocoa no, nyankopan ya do self-pollination in your ma ben introduce you into your coso. Into my projections. Papa report and a ma cocoa board got 100,000 bags of cocoa tea. But yields as I say banema fertilizer na ye no ho ayi chameleon. Ase eye papa ase nye papa. Ase eboa, ase moa. Wo hwe dan hu na output papa. And now Joseph Boahie Edu set up ad hoc committee constituted by the Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana. So, omon probu sa fertilizer friend cocoa ntino in question. And this ad hoc committee nipa wa chair na ye deputy executive director in charge of cocoa, Reverend Father Dr. E.O.K. Odoye. In 2017-2018. And now omon find the Dr. Atei guilty together with Papa Baako and friend Alex Efrifa. Now, the ene huni. Omon find him guilty no omon yamagene say let's go through the books. And omon hwe mu say ensem a Papa di wo cocoa board no. It didn't start earlier. It started way back in 2012-2013 when Dr. Stephen Kwabena was the cocoa board CEO under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now here, the cocoa board here say only local suppliers be a from granular fertilizer and Nepa Ventures. Omonim fertilizer mu ye pa Ghana ha oba company ba kwa cocoa board jitum say omutumi ye hwehwemu ye e fertilizer be boa ya asase be boa ye cocoa sa Nepa fertilizer omo de granular fertilizer. And to almost tax Dr. Alfredata as a soil scientist or cocoa board. Say only these local suppliers and two coin. No come Morocco because almost studies actually say across this African continent. Open country back one omu krenim the four yomutumi ye hwehwemu ye e fertilizer and its effect on crop yielder e Morocco to omu ko sua bibi no omu famra. Two cocoa board for no the kind of fertilizer beboa ama yenya higher yields in our cocoa production because na cocoa is some na a form. And if you study the pattern obi abedi adanse say from 2012 oba no ne fa na cocoa hu sem no na ne ka ayeka na. Now upon visiting Morocco ya omokoye study ni nyina wiye yen omofri Morocco by and quickly Dr. Alfred Atei prepare report on this same product, your friend cocoa nti, and a little bit no, without proper scientific test on it. To prepare a little bit in the to and I know the a doctor Upuni and this is a pie, and no mind a the and a second one a cocoa nti so a betche ya Papa Boahie Edu any this current MPP government. Or confess or court to say, Ono Dr. Alfredata, together with some government officials then, and omuye all the kululu, immediately obedu Ghana or drafted this fake report. Yeah, na any scientific proof of the efficacy of that fertilizer. Yeah, oh my Ghana koto ye nei. Yeah, Papa Kwabena ejina court. Ni as a result of this soil scientists. Ya no ye the Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana since 2012. Enti ekatwitwiri die ya wo man yibo ye nipa bi persisty ye omu defending this little bit fertilizer. Papa yi conference or court to say the report wa wo jato ho nti ema cocoa board enya the upper hand to issue procurement of those fertilizers, incurring millions of dollars cost to this country, was without proper scientific proof. Ebio, was actually say the second one year cocoa tea, the same thing where the look at the idea he said he did it without the knowledge of his bosses ɛwɔ the Crop Research Institute of Ghana and Kokobo. According to Dr. Alfred Atta, ɛno deɛ ɔno n'asɛm na wɔka yɛnim sɛ ɔka wei ɛde asɛbu certain faces yɛ a wɔyɛ the namfofoɔ within this cartel. We leave it up to him, but this is according to another report of them court. Say it was done without prior knowledge of the bosses, the Crop Research Institute and Kokobo. To chiremwa, onu ankasa ne sign etu Kokobo do fo. Ma omu ye procurement through sole sourcing to a Moroccan-based company. Ya onu ne shechiri yes after let them koko ti wuti koko nti a koko nti no Dr. Alfred Atta ni baby edi ni free buy. But company ye behind that fertilizer no every Morocco ton enye Ghanaian based company. Report no a Kokobo gina so nyina e fake report. Eno ne ma Kokobo CEO ye papa Joseph Boahin Edu enso gina sa report yi so eco procure as many as 100,000 bags of cocoa tea. Yanana bosom $3.5 million using the controversial report by Dr. Atta and the team of soil scientists. Ya omuye juma ewe the Cocoa Research Institute. Enti alho committee ni transi omu hwe mu a woka na num se pepepe and almost suspended Dr. Alfred Atta in 2019. In 2019, the Nsem-Pii Kenya no, Papa ya tender in as evidence in the ongoing trial of former Kokobo Chief Executive Dr. Nsem-Pii and a businessman, Siedu Agongo. Now, Executive Director at the Crop Research Institute of Ghana at the time of the incident, your friend Dr. Gilbert Nsem-Pii. Eko also confirmed the chair Accra High Court say, no correct. Sign report no on a sign. Emma will also forward day and demand the Deputy Chief Executive, Agronomy and Quality Control at Kokobo in 2012 and 2013, leading to the purchase of that little bit fertilizer I bought Waneka. Ebio, this same Dr. Gilbert Nsem-Pii Chiremwa, yes, and you see Nancy, I want another go for the pensui. On one is signed this same report. Yahweh Deputy Chief Executive at the Agronomy and Quality Control of Kokobo. Yeah, and also $3.5 million. Abe pay council. Now, Dr. Nsem-Pii, may I now answer questions under cross examination by lawyer Benson Nutipui, Yahweh lead counsel for Alhaji Gongo. H1 Crop Research Institute of Ghana. Ehwemu H1 Dr. Atta. Just say na omuye no hia na enye because the report odi to ho na yade ana abubu o man yewi. Na exhibit 17A committee ni find a fact say there was no delegation. There was no delegation of OCP, that is Moroccan company, no Ministry of Food and Agriculture and the Ventures visit to Morocco. The upper channel said, Emra Dr. Alfred Atta oko Morocco supposedly said omukwa kusuadia. The Moroccan Ministry of Food and Agriculture say from among side no delegation bi eno hono mu a eni papa e kwatra simple e ko fa adwene titi Morocco hono no omu nani ba bia omu koye e wo Morocco ho ya obaye wasan be forge this report ma o man ko boka ti Moroccan Ministry of Food and Agriculture eno ye exhibit 17A e the report about say they didn't meet any delegation whatsoever from Crop Research Institute of Ghana and the Kokobo and answer in the Ventures. They didn't meet any delegation whatsoever. And Dr. Alfred Atta, they don't know him. The why? And Dr. Alfred Atta need team. Eko shia wo mu Morocco wo dibrika. Ebe ye forge report. Ma wo man yaboka twitwis. Why? Why do you share Morocco? Is it a football club? Or he went there to do his own business? or he went there to do the bidding of the government there? Some of these questions needs to be answered. Ebio, committee no assign fando as facts. Say although Dr. Atta visited Morocco at the invitation of OCP, a Moroccan firm now dealing in fertilizers, and after the Ministry of Food and Agriculture of Morocco and the PAP benches, there was no evidence of Cocoa Board officially requesting CRIG to test any fertilizer formulation. There was no evidence. A year and a free Cocoa Board, yana requested the Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana to test any fertilizer formation. Enti nyoma wo so okoye ye no ho ko test fertilizer na ye ni bibia kra no Cocoa Board dia dance ye say omo ama no any official request so onkonko yes ade. Enti who requested Dr. Atta e wo Morocco ho so onkonko yes ade na okoye in the first place. Ebio committee ni tire say omo wiwe mu kire mu say sa opuni cases yi nyina no payment was done for testing of the cocoa in 2016. In 2016, payment was done. Adiana yes, yanswa so onkoye. Payment was done for the testing itself. Now munim skakro $1.3 million for testing the efficacy of a fertilizer for testing. Dr. Atta received $1.3 million for testing. Testing the efficacy of fertilizer. And no pokrano, he still went ahead to give us a fake report for it. Now, one interesting scenarios about this whole issue is say, move about for say, man requesting a someone for testing. And then there will be a one-man authority someone for testing who make a payment for him testing. A simple logic meaning say someone cannot at your 40 years here. Mumu koko board ma tender in an exhibit. Yeah, evidence actually say you didn't officially request Dr. Atta and after the Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana to test any fertilizer formation, but payment was made for testing of cocoa and tea any little bit of Bomayika. And where was that payment made from? When officially someone was not requested to test. How do you pay someone who is not officially mandated to test? Now what you are for testing? Ghana and Kwan is apart from Ghana, baby any ho on the surface of this earth. Yes, as we be see. So will be officially young man no Kwan so on ko testing. Wa ko testing near you and for testing. Na Dr. Kwapoyi she say one there and some no cost nyina later ye transfer no the Cocoa Health and Extension Division of Cocoa Board. The Honorable retire as the Director of Monitoring and Evaluation on the 11th of December 2022. And you know afterwards no and you might cocoa so nyina no onye preview to because you move no from the soil research side of Cocoa Board and then call the Cocoa Health and Extension Division of Cocoa Board. And you hear any more, say court, a besign, a quasitan, my free KC.